So good morning, everybody, boys and girls, teachers, distinguished guests. My name is Noelle O'Connell and I'm the CEO of European Movement Ireland, and delighted to meet you all. It was fantastic to be chatting with you this morning and to listen to the fantastic journey you've all been on to be here with us today as we mark and celebrate Ireland EU50. As I think I was saying to you, 5,000 participants from primary and post-primary schools right across the country have taken part in the competition. And you guys are the shortlisted finalists. So boola bus for everyone. Yeah. Your entries blew away the adjudication panel, for whom I'm delighted that some of our distinguished judges are here today, and they found it so hard, but it is brilliant that you're here with us today, representing your schools, your classmates, your communities, your parents, your families. So really, really congratulations to you all. So Minister Byrne, Thomas Byrne, the Minister for European Affairs, who is our VIP guest, our guest of honour, we're kind of in his house and the Department of Foreign Affairs today. So as soon as the Minister arrives, we're going to hand over to him. But first of all, we've a very special guest here this morning. So he's a lot more important than me, if I can say that. I'm delighted to be joined here by Israel Olatunde, who is he, guys? Yeah. Well, I think he could be the fastest man alive, but he definitely has the record for being the fastest man in Ireland. So Israel, thank you so much for being with us here today.
Thank you guys for having me. Appreciate it.
Yeah, great. Let me just get you to speak into the microphone. So we're live streaming this, folks, and we have our VIP guests here today. So I get to ask you some questions. So normally I get to talk like politics and current affairs, which of course I love, which is really great. But this is absolutely fantastic. Listen, tell me a little bit about what are you training for at the moment? Like, what's your average day like?
I guess at the moment, my main goal next season is the European Indoor Championships in Istanbul in March. So at the moment, I'm training about 6 days a week, just so Monday to Friday, Monday to Saturday, and then I have Sundays off. So it's pretty intense, pretty full on, and I'm also in college as well. So just it's a bit hard trying to find that balance, but I have really great support around me to support me in my academics and my sporting career. So,
what are you studying in college?
I do computer science with data science in UCD.
Data science and computer science in UCD. Very good, fantastic. And talk to me about that race in Munich. Like I was joking with Israel earlier that we were going to get him to run up and down the floor here in Iveagh House to see how fast he would go. But guys, like if you think about it, if you count to 10, this is how fast Israel can run in 100 meters, right? Pretty much 10 seconds, 10.17, yeah?
Yeah, so that was a really special moment for me, I guess, because, you dream of those moments from when I started in athletics. It was always my dream to, break a national record and to compete on a stage like that, the European Championship. So to be able to see that dream, coming through really was, amazing. And just to see the reaction of everyone back home, to make my family and my community proud, that really meant a lot to me as well. So yeah, it really was a special moment for me.
Wow. So what are you hoping to break in Istanbul? What's the record? Can I put you on the spot?
I mean, in Istanbul, I'll be running the 60 meters. That's a bit different from 100 meters. Okay. It's shorter, even shorter than the 100 meters. It's really intense. So I'll see if hopefully I can get the national record in the 60 meters as well.
So what's the national record?
6.61 seconds.
Oh my God.
My time right now in the 60 meters is 6.62 seconds. So I need 100th of a second to get there. So
100th of a second.
Yeah. So I mean, I have a great team around me supporting me. So I'm just going to train hard and see where we can get.
So what's your daily training routine? Because I am not the fastest woman in Ireland. So this is really interesting.
Yeah, I guess it depends what day it is, really. I guess if I'm doing my gym work, I'll wake up, I'll get that done first. So I'll be in the gym around maybe 9 a.m. I'll spend maybe about an hour warming up and then 2 hours actually doing my lifting, so squats and all that jazz. So about
these guys do that in PE class, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah, so I do different exercises in the gym, about 3 hours. Then after that, going to classes and studying and stuff like that, and then get my nutrition in. So I love pasta, so that's probably what I'll be eating after training. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just training, studying, sleep, eat, repeat the next day. Then for my running training, I train over in Tala. Right. So we have a great group down there, about 10 guys. some of the fastest guys in Ireland I train with, and they push me to be the best I can be, really. So
Is it very competitive?
yeah, it is pretty competitive, but like it's all banter as well. We have a good fun down there. Well, it's good to have that competitive environment, but also have fun as well.
Right. Yeah. That's important. And tell me, because I was teasing Israel. He saw the cupcakes that you all might have afterwards. Okay, after we kind of go through the really exciting award ceremony. So he said he might have to have a look at them, but his coach wasn't here. So
Yeah.
you have to be really diligent.
I mean, if my coach isn't here, no one has to. He doesn't have to know. So
So we'll cut the feed now. Stop live streaming.
What happens? What happens in Iveagh House stays in Iveagh House. So we'll leave it at that.
I think that could be the tagline for the Department of Foreign Affairs. There you go, a new branding logo. That's brilliant. Super. And tell me, Israel, talk to me about our finalists here, the fantastic schools from right across the country. I know you've been really watching and following all the entries. I mean, what kind of struck you from the creativity of all the pupils and the Ireland of today?
Yeah, first, I just want to say congratulations to all of you guys. It was really amazing. I was watching the videos and I really was kind of inspired as well myself. I wish, I was kind of involved in something like this when I was younger, but I think just important to, I guess, embrace, other cultures and to recognize, everyone's kind of different and to accept people for that and also try to learn and educate yourself on, where other people come from and things like that. I think one of my favorite things about my sport is I've gotten to travel all around Europe and all around the world, and just getting to meet new people is my favorite thing, and from different backgrounds and learn about where they come from. So I think this is a really great opportunity for you guys to get involved in a creative way to learn about other people and other cultures, I guess. So congratulations again to all the schools and all the students, for sure.
Okay. And as you know, Israel, we're it's kind of an 24-month celebration of Ireland's 50-year birthday. And I know one of the schools is celebrating their 185th birthday. I think that's right. Is it Ballock as well? So it's a lot of birthdays. I suppose for you, if we kind of, given you said you're competing in the Europeans and everything, and you're competing right across Europe and the world, what strikes you about Ireland's membership of the European Union? Is it important to you? Where do you see it? And do you think it's good that we're celebrating and marking it?
I think it's really important. I think it's good to have this. It's not even just good. It's I think, vital to have that relationship with our neighbors in Europe. Firstly, just for, I guess, to understand them, I guess, a bit more, and also it kind of benefits us to have that kind of community. I think community is such an important thing, and I think the EU kind of provides that, I guess, for the member states. And I think moving forward, you can never, I guess, when you're on your own, it's really hard to do things. But when you have a group together, working together, I think you can draw different things from different people, in your group. So the same way, I guess, the EU kind of works. You can draw different benefits from other countries, and it comes together.
Yeah. Brilliant. I think he's just written our marketing blurb there for European Movement Ireland. Thank you, Israel. That's great. Well, before the Minister arrives and I hand over to Reem, who's going to moderate proceedings for us today, I want to kind of put the questions back on you guys. Does anyone want to ask Reem anything? He has very kindly said there is no holds barred. He said he will answer any question. So does anyone want to? Excellent. Do you want to? Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah. Well, we'll do this one first. I'm sorry. Do you want to stand up, maybe say your name and which school you're from? Would that be okay?
Hello, my name is Richard and I'm from Bobvigan ETNS. Although callbacks, do you have to audition and then you get in?
Sorry?
Do you have a trial?
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I guess so. So to compete for Ireland, you firstly have to, I guess, reach the qualifying mark for any competition that you're going to. So just you set out a certain time, you have to run that time. And then at the national championships as well, you also have to, I guess, win the national championship. So there's a little bit of pressure and competition with it, but that's sports. So we all enjoy the competition and the rivalry. So yeah.
Great question. Well, so many questions.
My name is Daniel and I'm from Gwelscoil in Achervoon. And do you ever dream of going to the Olympics?
Yeah, for sure. I think that's every young athlete's dream, to go to the Olympics. That's the top of our sport. So I guess that is 100% my dream. So I'm kind of working towards Paris 2024. That's my main goal right now. I want to really just work hard over the next couple of years to achieve that. So I'm looking forward to it for sure.
Hi, my name is Yana and I'm from Ballinlough National School. I'd just like to ask you, what's the longest you've ever ran?
The longest I ever ran, I did a 5K when I was like 13 years old or something, and it wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty. I had to like stop. I had to like get my breath and go again. Stop, get my breath, go again. It wasn't fun at all. But I really respect people that do the longer distances. You know, it really is amazing. So I guess 5K would be the longest I've ran.
Over there, super. So you are human after all.
I guess so. Yeah. That's my kryptonite. So.
My name is Brian Lay, and I'm from Gaelscoil in Carvoon. Have you ever broken a leg?
Thankfully not. No, I've never broken a leg. I've had some injuries over the past. Just muscle pulls, or hamstrings, and my quad as well. But it's just important to focus on my rehab during that time when you do get injured, because when you train hard, your body is gonna give up sometimes. So you have to focus on getting back to where you were. So.
My name is Dorothy from Gaelscoil in Carvoon. Is it hard to keep your breathing the same?
Yeah, a little bit, I guess. Just depends. I guess during this time of year in my training is really tough. So I guess it will be hard around this time of year, but it gets little bit easier as the season goes on because you're building your fitness and everything. So yeah.
I think our colleague Elizabeth is getting her steps from
My name is Emma and I'm from Balbriggan in ETNS. There's the Ukrainian in my auntie's house. He's very fast at running. Do you think you can beat him in a race?
I mean, you never know until you actually get on the starting line. So I welcome all challenges. So.
My name is Alice from Balbriggan Educate Together National School. Would you rather either run in morning or night?
That's a good question, because I've done both. So I think I prefer the night, because I'm not really much of a morning person. It takes me a bit of time to get going in the morning. So I'd say the night. Yeah.
My name is Aina, and I'm from Gaelscoil in Carvoon. What age are you going to retire, Ash?
That's a good question. Hopefully not for a long time. So I'm 20 years old right now, and most sprinters can go into their early 30s. So that's, I guess, what I'm kind of aiming for. Maybe hopefully around 32, 35, around that. So yeah.
So we're hoping for more.
Yeah, long.
Paris Olympics.
You guys will be sick of me by then. So yeah.
Anyone on this side is on this side is the house want to ask anything? They're all very shy. And they've been great questions on the videos, as you saw.
Hi, my name is Kira, and I'm from Gaelscoil. What's the best moment you've had in your running career?
That's a tough one. I guess the easy answer would be the national record in Munich during the summer. But I guess I'll go back to my first international competition was the European Under-18 Championships in 2018. That was over in Hungary, and just I guess because it wasn't really something I expected to qualify for. So just having that moment, being able to represent my country for the first time against the fastest teenagers in Europe really meant a lot to me, and kind of showed me that if I work hard, I can achieve more and more. So I guess that was kind of one of my favorite memories in sport.
I'm Nia from Gaelscoil. What got you into competitive running in the first place?
I guess it kind of started originally started when I was in primary school, I guess, because in our school, sports here was very competitive. Everyone wanted to be the fastest boy in the school. So I guess from there, I always wanted to be one of the fastest, but then I played other sports growing up. I didn't really enjoy them as much. I saw my sister, she used to do running, so I was like, let me give this a try as well. And from there, things kind of just took off. So.
Is your sister really faster? Are you faster?
Oh, she used to be faster than me, but I'm faster now. So, yeah.
My name is Samir. I'm from National Ballinlough School. How many old do you in sport?
Wait, sorry?
How many old you in sport?
So how many years are
Oh, I guess in running, I've been doing running for the last 6 years, but in sports, I've done sports like all my life. So I've played GA, I've done soccer, basketball. I did a little bit of hurling as well in primary school. So I played sports all my life really, and it's really, I think it's an important thing to get involved in sports. It's a great way to like also for exercise as well, but also to meet new people, learn new skills, and just put yourself out of your comfort zone. So I've been in sports all my life. Yeah.
What's your favorite sport after running?
That's probably soccer, probably football. You know, I enjoy. I'm a Man United fan, unfortunately. So, yeah, I think football is my second love.
You're cheering on
Yeah.
the World Cup.
Yeah, I don't really have any favorites, so we'll see. I'm just enjoying the football at the moment. So, yeah.
Hello, I'm
Right.
from St. Louis High School, and I'm just wondering if you have any sports idols, or is there a specific person who inspired you to go throughout your journey?
I guess there's a few, but I think Muhammad Ali is someone I kind of look up to a lot. I was reading his biography during the summer, and just seeing the way he went about his sport and his charisma and his ethic and just his overall personality in the sport and outside the sport really was inspiring and interesting to read about. So I think Muhammad Ali for sure.
Okay, you got a question. You got a question. Go to.
My name is Saoirse from Glasgow in Caboon. How long does your food have to sit before you go running?
Okay, so, sorry?
How long does your food have to sit?
Oh, that's a really good question. And that's actually really important because so I usually, if I have training at 7 p.m., I usually have my last meal at around 4 p.m. So I give myself 3 hours to kind of digest the food, digest the pasta, you know. So I think it's because you kind of need time to allow your food to digest and get the energy from it. And if you eat too soon, if you eat too like close to your training time, then you might end up getting sick or because your body hasn't digested the food properly. So yeah, I usually wait about 3 hours before. So.
Okay. And how do you juggle Israel, the kind of the study, so the homework for these guys and the training? I find you to be very disciplined and dedicated.
Yeah, I think discipline is like the main thing. But I always have to put my academics first because that's what's gonna sports. You're only in sports for a short period of time, so it's important to prepare yourself for what comes after that. So I always put my academics first, and then training after that. So, but I have a great support team that help me like plan everything out, and I just have to stay disciplined and follow that plan.
So I think all the teachers here are very, very happy you said that. So I hope, boys and girls, we all took a note of that. Top tips from Israel there. Well, I think we're getting the nod that the minister is going to be arriving with us very shortly. Israel, if I was just going to ask you as well, when you kind of look to the future, like 6 days a week it's quite a lot. I mean, do you like what are the hobbies? Do you get any downtime or?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it sounds like a lot, but there is like loads of hours in the day. So I do have like spare time. So if I'm not studying, I love to listen to music. Also I like to go on hikes as well. So during the summer, like when I'm on my break from training, I love going on hikes up north. One of my friends lives up north, and we always go on hikes and everything in parks and mountains. So that's one of my favorite hobbies, I guess.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So given that we're kind of talking all things Europe, I'm going to put you on the spot. Okay. So favorite country that you visited?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I don't want to offend other countries. I think Switzerland.
See, he's already a diplomat here in the Department of Foreign
I think it
Affairs.
has to be Switzerland was probably my favorite one. I was in Geneva during the summer, and just like as I said, like, nature is like one of my favorite things. So there's loads of beautiful mountains in Switzerland and lovely lakes as well. It's just a really beautiful country.
Fantastic. Okay, so favorite city, is that Geneva?
Yeah, it's in Geneva,
It's Geneva. Very good. And you said music. Favorite artist?
Oh no.
He thought he was going to be getting very easy questions today. These are tricky ones.
I'm pretty boring. I like Drake. I like Kendrick Lamar. So yeah, I guess probably them too.
Okay,
Yeah.
very good, very good. Okay, favorite actor?
Favorite actor. I do like Denzel Washington. He's a cool guy. And I always wanted to be like him when I was younger. So I like Denzel Washington.
Get to meet him yet?
Yeah, that's the plan. We'll see.
Ireland's fastest man meets Denzel Washington, brilliant. I think somebody over here was going to ask a question. I think, sorry, yourself? Yeah, because I think I saw your hand up there. If you just want to, yeah. Sorry,
My name is Sarah from Balbriggan ETNS. I was wondering, if is there any food that you're not allowed to eat like during the few months before like a big race or stuff?
Yeah, there will be I guess my nutritionist will tell me to stay away from anything that's just pure sugar, so like sweets and like chocolate bars, stuff like that. I would stay away from them mostly. But I do like a treat every now and then, but I do try to stay away from them as much as I can. So yeah.
Fantastic. Would any of our teachers like to ask any questions, or any of our grown-ups would like to ask Israel any questions? No, oh, see, the teachers now are being very shy. No, okay, well, I go back to, I think somebody over there, yeah. Yeah, another question. Then two goes.
Hi, I'm Richard from Balbriggan ETNS. Do you have a cheat day? And if you do, what day is it?
I wouldn't say I have a cheat day. I don't train on Sundays, but that's still not a cheat day. So that's still, I have to recover that day. So I have to still get loads of sleep and everything. But at the end of every season, I get 4 weeks of no training. So I guess that would be my cheat day. So then I get to eat whatever I want, all the sweets I want, all the burgers I want during that time. So yeah.
Super great. I think you're going to have to write a blog on top training tips, and then for us lesser mortals as well. I think we had an adult with a question.
Hi, thank you. I wasn't sure if the adults were allowed to come in, so I waited my turn. I'm one of the politicians, not one of the teachers, but I'm learning every day. But well done on all your achievements, and great to be here with you today. My question is, I do a bit of running, but it must be age catching up because I keep getting injured. How do you come back from an injury back to running? How do you keep yourself out of trouble?
Yeah, I guess from my experiences, I think the main thing is to just be diligent, I guess, with the rehab process. Not just, even if you're injured, you don't have to just, I guess, sit down and rest. You can also still, I guess, build yourself back up. I find that if you just if you don't do anything to kind of build a strength back up in whichever injured area that is, you're gonna come back and you'll be weaker than you were before. So just about building things back up gradually and being focused on the recovery process for sure. So
Great question. Thank you, Deputy. Great question. Super. And we're kind of getting to the stage now where the minister is going to be, announcing the winners. What was the first race that you ever ran in Israel? Were you winning in everything when you started, or did you have to get better and practice?
No, I wasn't winning at all when I first started. When I first started, I was having a tough time. There's loads of guys who were faster than me and beating me and stuff like that. But I was just having fun. I enjoyed the sport. That's what my main thing was. So I didn't really mind if I wasn't winning every race. So just over time, I started to get better and improve, and the rest is history, I guess.
Yeah, that's great. Would you, when you're on the starting line and you've kind of got all the top 10 fastest men in the world next to you, do you get nervous? How do you cope with that, or what kind of thought process do you go through to not be nervous?
The nerves they're always going to be there, but just I guess it's about how you kind of use the nerves. So you can either turn it into fear or excitement. So I'll try to use it as excitement and use it as positive energy, I guess. So and not let it get to me too much, and just take advantage of the moment. Really, you don't get to be in those situations every day. So I try to make the most of it, soak it all in, and just do what I can.
So what inspiration and advice would you give our boys and girls here today? Because I've no doubt we're either going to have future leaders, we're going to have future journalists. So Riam, watch out. I think someone will be coming for your job. They're so and future that we could have the fastest man and woman here sitting in front of us. Obviously not me, but over there. What would you? What kind of life learnings could you sort of share with everyone here today?
I think life is short. I think the most important thing is to first find something that you enjoy, and just work hard towards it. I think it's pretty simple, to be honest. That's what I've kind of done. It's too short to be worrying about things. Just find something you enjoy, work hard at it, and be a nice person to other people. I think it's pretty straightforward, I guess. So, yeah.
Well, there you go. It's that easy, folks, right? Well, listen, thank you so much, Israel. I really enjoyed the conversation. A big boola bus for Israel. And so now I'm delighted that our guest of honor and the person who's going to be announcing the winners and presenting the prizes and who's hosting us here today, the Minister for European Affairs, Thomas Byrne, is with us. So I'm going to hand over to him. Thank you for coming. Congratulations to you all. Thank you to DFA and thank you to the Minister. But to say, yeah, it's around.
Mágah Bronarm go méid déanaach díomh gachtainna fáiltearómh an seo in jobh má ofiig an seo I dtach Iveagh ceann cathrú na rinne go nóthaí achtracha agus ceandas na forgnaí is tábhachtaí im lá clia agus in éireann is teach anna áling I seo agus feiceann sibh an seomra seo áit uair amháin a bheith na dasanna siúil na dasanna le banrín an os banrín Victoria agus daoine mar sin fadó ach anois is ceann cathrú do rainn gnóthaí achtracha an seo im lá clia an tír seo áit bhfuil éire ag gníomhreacht fud na damhna. So nuair tá muireann ag gníomhreacht fud na damhna tarlíonn tosíonn sé an seo agus tarlíonn gachard an seo. Is Mr. Thomas Byrne agus is Mrs. Chocolate Dála mé de chundan na mí agus is Arastart mé sa Ryan seo de gnóthaí Eorpacha. As you may know, you're very welcome here today to a very important building in Dublin, Iveagh House, which of course was the home of the Guinness family in the city centre of Dublin. This was a ballroom where people danced and indeed people like Queen Victoria came here. And I'm told as well, if you look at the balcony, you see the shamrocks there, which are engraved or worked into it. And they were apparently an idea of Queen Victoria at the time. So it's amazing how things can stay. But of course, then that was a different era in this nation's history. We're in a different era now, where this building is now the headquarters for the Irish Department of Foreign Affairs, where Ireland presents itself to the world. So when Ireland goes out into the world and tries to do what we do, which is really just generally good stuff as best we can, it's headquartered here. And this is kind of the brains of the operation here. And we send out the messages to everyone around the world as to what Ireland is interested in, what Ireland wants to do, how Ireland wants to improve not just itself, but other parts of the world as well. So you're all here, and thank you very much for taking part in the MyEU50 competition. And that was designed, the number 50 is a clue. We're 50 years in the European Union. 50 years is a long time to all of you. It's before I was born, indeed. But it is a very long time, really, to all of us. We're in the European Union. And at that point, when we joined the European Union, we only had our independence for 50 years at that particular time. And indeed, 50 years ago, there was a lot of violence in Northern Ireland. And today, thankfully, there's peace. 50 years ago, it was illegal to be gay in Ireland and in lots of countries in Europe. And women were actually not paid the same as men. You could pay a woman, say, €2 an hour and pay a man €4 an hour for the exact same job. And again, it wasn't just Ireland where this happened, but that was the way things were. And today, marriage equality is enshrined in our constitution. And of course, women are legally entitled to equal pay. And in fact, you wouldn't even have to think about that in terms of where we are today. 50 years ago, Ireland and Europe didn't have many environmental protection laws. And today, we feel we're a leader on climate change, although we all have much more to do as well. Ireland today is a better place than 50 years ago, I believe. And I believe, and I hope you would agree, that our EU membership has made a significant contribution to our progress as a nation. So I'm really happy to be here in Iveagh, in Iveagh House, to celebrate 50 years of our EU membership with all of you. And can I apologise for being late, because I had to meet the President of the European Commission, who's arriving in Dublin today, Ursula von der Leyen, off the airplane. And her plane was late. So that's why I'm late here today. So congratulations to all of you who've come here today, because 5,000 people entered the competition and you're here as the finalists and the best achievers. So thank you very, very much, and congratulate yourselves on that for being here today. And you've done really incredible work. Videos, all sorts of work that was done in this competition was so creative. They were really, really well made as well, and we can actually all get ideas from them as to how to do different things as well. So really impressed. Ballinlough Church of Ireland National School in Roscommon did a PowerPoint video on Luxembourg, and see Florence, the ambassador from Luxembourg, who by the way was in Trinity College for the exact same 4 years as I was. So she's welcome back to Ireland now as well. And I know that Florence is very impressed about this as well and very interested. I'm one of the few people who's actually spent 2 weeks on holidays in Luxembourg. So I went camping there. People go camping to France. I went 1 year to Luxembourg, and it was very, very nice. If you want to recommend it to your parents as well. So if you're into tent camping like I am. So in St Mary's from Macroma, and I know that Dr. Andres O'Muinachan is here today, did a special news report on farming, and it was particularly impressive to see the direct reporting from farmers on that. And indeed, St Louis High School in Rathmines covered a lot of topics in a really visually compelling piece on how things have changed in Ireland since 1972. And the historical footage was really good at the start of that video. Balbriggan Educate Together National School, your video in Poland was really well researched. And indeed, I think the deputy head of the Polish mission is here today, and thank you. And indeed, there's so many Polish people in Ireland now, and like literally 20 years ago, that wasn't the case. So our EU membership has changed us all for the good, and we've all sort of worked really closely together, and I think improved this country in many ways, and showed us as well how good we can be. But the country has really changed. So, but it's really great to see a focus on the Polish community here, because the Polish people came to Ireland, and I think we have connected really, really well with Poland and Polish people. Bhí tuarascáil ó Gael Coláiste Manúd faoi Daoine Óga agus an Taontas Eorpach, bhí sé sin anna ólasach agus bhuailm fáilte chorlah an teachta Séamus ó Lathlís, James Lawless, tá sin seo ó chundachail dara freisin nach beidir go roiint agah a chunta na mí freisin, mar tá Daoine mógáil ceantar sa Gael Coláiste sin freisin. Bhí sibse ag caint faoin na buntáistí a fáin muid go léir ón Taontas Eorpacha an Buga tríd an Europe agus an na scéaltaí maidir le fánaíocht don Erasmus Plus, agus bheith an ag obair trí Gaeilge san Aontas Eorpa, agus sin an hábhachtach inis, mar tá an deis ag gachtain inis an Gaeilge úsáid san Aontas Eorpa mar bhun comhonan leis de tangacha eile. So nuair haon mise go dtí na crunethe sa Eorp, is féidir sa Gaeilge úsáid, agus má cóglachaí ón Lithuania atá na sí ina hí in Acolum, agus má cóglachaí ón Cyprus ina hí in Acolum, tuigeann siad san mé sa Lithuanis agus sa Gréigis mas mílo, má learm sé an Gaeilge, mar tá na daoine an sin chun an aisteachán a dhéanamh. Sin anna hábhacht agus mis anmhródal agus méid lugadtíal, frustéil agus an Luxembourg agus na Gaeilge úsáid. Bhí mé sa Luxembourg láháin, bhí mé teacht amach as Bíalan, agus bhí Bert van an sin ag duine agus dúirt duine bháinlam a dtí goite airach an státe agus bhí brod an dam orm an Gaeilge sin a clúisteáil an nádúrtha an sin sa Luxembourg, mar tá na daoine sin ag obair trí Gaeilge an sin agus ní sort eisceach é, ní sort, it's not an exceptional thing, it's not the Irish language in Europe, it's not a sort of a clicky thing, or it's not other down the back of the corridor. It's exactly equal with every other language in the European Union now, and we've got to cherish that, but also use it as well, because we fought for a long time to have the Irish language as an official language of the EU, and all of you have the opportunity to learn Irish at school. Some of you are learning everything through Irish, but that's really, really important that we continue to use this and create the language as well. Freisin, bhí rap os Gaeilge faoin Danmhairg, ceap mé gur sin iontaach maith, ní minic a cloisiimiid rap sa postio mar ara, tá sin tábhachtach ach freisin bhí sé just go hintach, so gur míle maith agah agus bhí ambassador na Danmhairg freisin tóca lei sin. Welcome the Danish ambassador as well here today. So look, just to welcome you all again to Iveagh House, and I'm really proud to see your energy, your enthusiasm, your engagement. You are the future. You are this country, all of you, and we work together to make it a better place, and we use our influence from Iveagh House and the European Union to make the world a better place and make our place in the world a better place as well. And remember as well, it's my office, but only while I'm minister, which is always temporary. The staff indeed will come and go too, but this is belonging to the people of Ireland, and you're all the people of Ireland here. So this is your place as well. So you should never be a stranger to these buildings. And the European Union belongs to you as well. That's really, really important. The European Union is its citizens. It's not Brussels, it's not Strasbourg, it's not Luxembourg, it's Maynooth, it's Macroom, it's Balbriggan, it's everywhere. That's the European Union. It's the people and the places of the countries of the European Union, and the EU's future is your future as well. And looking around, we can see how bright that future is, judging by the work that you do. So congratulations for all of your work, and the teachers as well. your parents, the school community, everybody helps out. You don't just get through school on your own. There's a whole team of people around you, whether it's teachers, SNAs, parents, principals, staff in the school, communities, all help you get through that as well. So now I think we present the winners, if that's okay. Noel, is that? So it's 2 envelopes. So I've been told to take the sticker for primary offer just to make it up. That's my most important instruction. So, oh, you're going to introduce me too? Yeah. Well, anyway, that's the primary one. In case you mix them up.
Thank you so much, Minister Byrne, for all those great words on the competition. I'm sure we all got a chance to see all the kids' entries. I know I had a look at the videos last night and I was really surprised by how creative and how brilliant all the entries were. So honestly, well done, guys. You really deserve a really big round of applause. Really well done. And now I'm actually going to hand back over to Minister Byrne to announce the winners of the primary level competition.
So the overall winners at primary level, and you've won a cheque for €2,000 and a commemorative trophy. The winners are the pupils of Balbriggan Educate Together National School.
Poland is located in Eastern Europe.
If the winner is from Balbriggan,
And they mean peace and courage. It is the Elblin the eagle. In Polish, it's called orzeł.
Now, can I make a suggestion? Can I get 5 or 6 of it just around here and just kind of go, you can write that. Okay, guys, 5 or 6. Yeah.
Person is Arena Assembly. She saved lots of children during World War II.
Another famous Polish person is Marie Curie. She invented radium and X-rays. These are bukty. It's like a dough that you steam over water. The sauce, you can get sweet or savory. You can get them with different force berries, or you can make them out of blueberries.
Now, I want you all to do this. Not big like that with hops. Like this. So, ready? 1, 2, 3, yeah. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Great. So,
congratulations, Balbriggan Educate Together National School. Well done, guys. Now the Minister would like to present the other 2 finalists with their trophy and a €500 prize. So the other 2 finalists are Gaelscoil Anach Irvún and Bandalock Church of Ireland National School. Well done, guys.
What you have in pocket tonight? Okay, everyone on the screen. The best one. Next one, next one. I'll start. Line here. I'm done.
Post-primary one. Well done, guys. Well done to the finalists and the winners. Now we're on to the post-primary level awards. So, Minister Byrne, if you'd like to announce the post-primary level winners, please.
So the overall winners at post-primary level, and again, as I said earlier, the entries were really, really strong, and thank everybody for taking part. But the winners have won a €2,000 cheque and a commemorative trophy, and the entry was an tíritas ag Gael Coloschte Vannu, Dini Yoga agus an Taintas Europa.
Well,
Honor Isquid, Will Erin, Mark an Aegis Ermwood ar ban Quagan Rúbnit. Huh? Níos scéile sin. Níl ein siompar ag an Aegis Ermwood más Parasita.
Is Mr. Kira agus tá ag tuairiscí beo a bhfuil chláiste Tá dalta inar meas nach tuigeann tionchar an Aontas Uirbean.
Tá an just is bad. Oh hi, an Liska, nach bud ag Tani Fanny a ag agus tú haar lar. Is féidir de own ús a dúr mar again ús a diswali ag. Hannig an réalstra ag bhain ag gabi lis a seachta ag week sa dia. And this is féidir an land right le féinin. Tú fans ag brat
Ik bin in Duitsa. Mijn seo Erasmus sa German. Héle tú go budget denníos mu na 3.9 billion ag an Aontas Uirbean de Erasmus Plus.
Wow!
Is bailach ító
Here we go. Fantastic. Thank you very much, guys. Brilliant.
Congratulations to our post-primary school winners. We'd now like to present our other two finalists, St. Mary's Secondary School and St. Louis Secondary School, with their trophy and their €500 prize.
Sharing is caring. This. All around. Now, we all like to be. Exactly. Don't down, whatever you do, guys, thanks, mate. That's great. Again. Congratulations. Well done.
Thank you.
Yes, yeah. Okay, guys. Amazing what I'm up with the back seat. Thanks to you guys.
Congratulations to all our winners and all our finalists. You all did really, really fantastic entries. So well done, guys. I'm going to hand back over to Noelle now. So here she is.
Thank you. Thanks a million. I'm going to keep one of these gold envelopes as a souvenir. Is that okay? Can I do that? Listen, just to say a big, massive thanks to Minister for European Affairs, Thomas Byrne, the Department of Foreign Affairs for all their work in this competition, my own colleagues in European Movement Ireland, to Reem and to Israel, who were absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much for everything that has made today such a success. But the real winners and the champions are you guys and all the 5,000 participants who've taken part, your teachers, your communities, as the Minister said. So, Cogordagus, congratulations to you all. We might have some cupcakes. Remember I spoke about the cupcakes? Yeah. So we might have some cupcakes and goodies over there. Thank you all for coming, and I hope you enjoyed the award ceremony. Take care. Slán Abhaile. Thank you.